afternoon, welcome to this week's vlog where today we're going to have a closer look at the GTX 960 build. Hello Dennis. And what you might be thinking is, why should I care about a 960 when you've had the likes of the 10 series, 20 series, 30 series and there's an upcoming 40 series of NVIDIA cards? Well, you might actually be surprised by the benchmarks that I'm going to run. So what we're actually looking at for benchmarking is, the benchmarks that we're going to be running is Dark Souls for someone who might be looking at Elden Ring, but obviously this machine isn't really going to run that. Counter-Strike Global Offense, Skyrim, just for a game that was kind of brought out around that era. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, same again, and some Rocket League, just for an esports title that's still popular, people still play it. So stick around, find out what the results were. So the pricing is actually really good for what you're getting for it. So we've got all the games downloaded now, so I'll put the benchmarks on the screen, the average FPS in each game, just so you get a good gauge of what kind of gaming machine you get. So hopefully those benchmarks give you a good indication of what the PC can do and if it's something for you. So if you like playing older games, or you like playing indie games, something like that, it's brilliant. It's 169 and you're getting an i7, granted it's very old, and a GTX 960 which came out in the beginning of 2015, but as you've seen there, it's still a capable gamer. So it's obviously in the UK, it's got a new SSD, fresh install of Windows, so at 169 it's a really good price. Summer is coming up, you might need a new cooler. Yeah, right? Summer, shortly. Right? Just a little update on the Xbox. So, as long as this update goes through, this one Xbox is actually repaired, and the problem was this little thing here. So basically what was happening with that is the controller wouldn't connect to the Xbox via USB or Bluetooth. So we plugged in a keyboard and the keyboard worked fine, so we narrowed it down to it's not the port because the keyboard works. So Martin, just being the genius he is, he thought, well, it could just be the NFC Bluetooth Wi-Fi little card. So we took the card out of the other broken one, put it in this one, and it seemingly worked so far. So as I say, as long as it gets through this update, then yeah, that'll be one console fixed. So specs of the coolers, start off with the Hyper 212 Black Edition. So the Hyper 212 Black Edition comes with 4 heat pipes, 800 to 2000 RPM. It's up to 150 watt TDP, and it comes with their Silencio FP120 fan for a quiet operating fan. The fan is rated up to 160,000 hours, and the height of the cooler is at 158.8mm. So obviously that matters for the size of your case. If you've got a really shallow case, then it might not fit on with the glass. And the next fan in question is the Hyper-12 RGB Black Edition. Also coming with 4 heat pipes, rated from 650 to 2000 RPM as well. The TDP is the exact same, 150 watts TDP. Same again with the height, 158.8 millimeters. This one obviously comes with an RGB fan. For those of you who don't know, RGB gives you extra frames in game. And also rated up to 160,000 hours. And then the last cooler that we have in stock is the liquid cooler, the Master Liquid ML240 RGB. So obviously the size of the radiator matters for your case. You have to double check if your case will fit a 240mm radiator in, along with the fans, because obviously sometimes the radiator hangs down from the top and interferes with the RAM. So if you've got space on the front, that also works. The fans on this are also rated from 160 to 2000 RPM. Same again for the fan, 106,000 hours, and the pump is rated at 70,000 hours for the pump, because obviously the pump is just another point of fail, and they do tend to go first. However, this one is rated for up to 200 watts to TDP. So that's one Xbox fixed, and obviously the Nintendo 64 works. So that's 2 consoles out of the like 5 or 6. It's working. Still one Xbox One 2 fix. Probably get on with that next week. But just making an end to the vlog really. Not a lot's happened this week. It's just been pretty quiet. But just to recap, we have a gaming PC for 169. We have 3 choices of coolers, and there's 1 more console first. Made it to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Reese. Buy the fucking gaming PC 169. Come on. You know you want it. Alright. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.